Hello, this is Teresa Lawson. With a background in the field of nursing and as a nutritional consultant, I've helped hundreds of people regain their health in body, mind, and spirit over the last 12 years. I am a certified functional nutrition and lifestyle practitioner, and I offer my services to individuals who are seeking one-on-one guidance and support. And I was drawn into this work because of the experiences that I had when raising my own family. My husband and I have 11 children, and 9 of them were homeschooled throughout all of elementary and high school. Well, having your children with you 24/7 enables you to learn a lot about what foods and lifestyle practices contribute to either making the learning process easier or more difficult for them, and also foods that affect their behavior. I quickly discovered that when my children ate inflammatory foods, it would affect their ability to concentrate and focus, as well as their behavior. I also learned the importance of a good night's sleep for everyone, as well as the importance of learning to balance their blood sugars by feeding them wholesome foods on a regular basis. And then later in life, when I reached menopause, I went on a journey of discovery, and I learned how to help myself overcome the anxiety, depression, fatigue, brain fog, and all the other hormonal issues that came along with it. And I am passionate about helping parents and grandparents, especially moms, to achieve higher standards of health and wellness. No one should have to go through life feeling anxious, stressed, and exhausted most of the time. And these are some of the top complaints that I hear from many parents. I focus on assisting moms and dads and gradually making nutritional and lifestyle changes which benefit their families, bringing a simpler, less toxic, and more peaceful lifestyle to their family dynamic. Healthy parents make for healthy families, and healthy families make for a healthy society. So today, I'm going to talk about the theme of I'm too busy. Do you ever say or hear someone else say, I can't wait until the weekend, the end of the day, winter ends, etc.? Well, I'm guilty. I do it too. But essentially, we're missing out on the present moment, and life is literally passing us by as we focus on what has not happened. And the saying goes for being stuck in the past. There's only the present moment. Now, communication was by telephone, mail, or in person in the past. If someone wanted to reach you, they had to know exactly where you were. Meals, well, food was prepared at home. Restaurant food was for special occasions. And in regard to work, men went to work all day. They came home to be with the family. Women stayed home and organized the family life. In regard to children, well, they had no homework and maybe had an after-school activity once a week only. Things back then moved at a much slower pace. There was less stress and more time to spend with family and friends. Well, today, in regard to work, men and women often both work, and we work longer hours. In regard to children, well, they must do their homework. Parents are often expected to help their children with homework and play the role of the teacher. Parents take children to multiple activities. They rush dinner or they grab fast food. And then we have our electronic gadgets. TV has multiple stations in the home, plus there are electronic games, the internet, smartphones, tablets, etc. And gadgets that were designed to save us time are now used to make us produce more instead. And the result of all this is we have no leisure time anymore. And I don't know if any of you've noticed, but I know when I drive through neighborhoods, I always ask myself, where are the children? When I was growing up, There were children everywhere playing on their bicycles, outdoors, enjoying the sun and the summer weather or spring or fall, even the winter weather. There were always children outside playing. And now I drive through these developments and I never see children outside playing. We are accessible 24/7. We can be reached by cell phone, text, email, tweeting, Facebook, and more. And we're not standing by idle, waiting to respond to every message. We are busy living our lives, working, and we have numerous responsibilities and activities. So often, we're required to divide our attention between what we're doing and responding to all the different ways that we can be contacted. If we're on our computer, not reading emails, we get messages on our computer screens every time an email comes in. We can even be emailed that we have a Facebook message or a tweet. Social media has run amok. We can get all the new information we want, spending hours on the couch, traveling via the internet. And the result of this is that a whole generation has grown up not knowing how to cook. Fast food is perceived to be cheaper and faster. We are living in an age of distractions. 15% of travelers either nearly or do miss their flights because they're too busy shopping. It takes the average person 26 hours to report a lost wallet, 68 minutes to report a lost phone, 90 minutes to respond to an email, 90 seconds to respond to a text message. We are in high gear all the time. We don't know how not to be busy. Personally, when I get a few idle minutes, I find that I have to occupy them. If I'm put on hold on the phone, I find myself checking my emails. We're always on overload. And the irony is that efficiency does not necessarily guarantee effectiveness. My attention is divided between the phone call and the email. So neither one is getting my full attention or focus. And the result is I may not fully retain the information from either one. How many people listening think that their memory is getting worse? Well, consider this. Your memory is not getting worse, but your memory used to be better because you didn't need to retain so many things simultaneously. Now, that's something worth considering. Dr. Hallowell writes in the book Crazy Busy, quote, "We are like a tin can surrounded by magnets. We allow ourselves to respond to every magnet, tracking too much data, answering to too many people, taking on too many tasks, all in the sense that this is the way we must live in order to keep up and stay in control. And the result of this, we are stressed. No time to cook, no time to exercise, we don't get enough sleep, no time for relaxing with family and friends, and I might add, no time for prayer. Wow, I could not have imagined homeschooling my children for 30 years and not having a good prayer life to lead the way. We are stressed because we're running around, we're stressed, and we burn sugar, not causing fat, or not fat, causing us to have food cravings. We're supposed to be burning fat, not sugar. Our central nervous system is made up of two parts. They're called the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous systems. Now, when we're relaxed, our body is in a parasympathetic state and can metabolize optimally. But on the other hand, when we're dealing with crises or stress, our body is in a sympathetic state. And this puts stress on our adrenal glands to release hormones like cortisol, epinephrine, and norepinephrine which create many chemical reactions in our body. And those reactions include an increase in our heart rate, our respiration, our blood sugar, to give us energy so we can deal with the crisis at hand. These reactions are part of the body's natural defense system. And the problem is when we have chronic stress leading to prolonged release of cortisol, this can often lead to many health problems like bone loss, certain types of cancer, thyroid dysfunction, memory loss, decreased immunity, increase in our belly fat, and inflammation, all of which have been linked to many other serious health issues. In addition to all that, when our sympathetic system is triggered, our digestive system shuts down, and we may not assimilate or digest our food properly. This leads to poor absorption of nutrients that we need to maintain our health. And I often think about how important it is for us to slow down. I encourage you to go to my website, www.healthyparentshappyfamilies.com. Go to my free workshops page and watch the workshop that I did on reducing stress. As I said, we have no time to cook or even eat food that's the best for us or eat it in a calm, enjoyable manner. We don't have time to exercise, so we lose our lean muscle mass and gain weight. We don't have time to sleep, so we don't rest and repair our bodies. And that's when most of the repair happens, when you're sleeping. We tend to turn to stimulants to help us, give us energy, be less focused, more productive, stay awake at night. We have so much to do. We have no time to relax with family and friends. And this is so essential to our mental and physical well-being. It recharges our emotional batteries. So we're going to take a too busy test. And you can kind of make a mental checklist to these following questions. First question, I feel as though I'm constantly trying to catch up at work. Secondly, I feel as though I'm constantly trying to catch up with personal responsibilities. Number 3, my life feels out of balance. Number 4, my breathing right now is shallow. Number 5, I struggle to be on time for appointments and scheduled activities. Number 6, there's rarely a break in my schedule. Number 7, my shoulders are not relaxed right now. Number 8, I eat lunch at my desk at least once per week. Number 9, I sometimes work straight through lunch. Number 10, I have not had a vacation longer than 7 days in the last year. Number 11, a 7-day vacation? I've never had one of those. Number 12, I have not gotten together with friends for fun and conversation in over a month. Number 13, keeping up with household chores is a struggle because of time constraints. Number 14, I am dissatisfied with the amount of quality time I'm spending with my spouse or significant other. Number 18, I am dissatisfied with the amount of quality time I'm able to spend with my child. Number 19, I don't take time to exercise. And number 20, I resent the things I do for family or friends because I have little or no time for myself. Oh my, does any of that resonate with any of you? Wow, a lot of it resonates with me. I found myself checking off quite a few of those. Let's continue. There's a few more here. The fuel light in my car has come on at some point in the last 2 months because I have not had time to fill it up. Or my mail is piled up because I haven't had time to open or sort it. Here's another one for your checklist. I have missed paying a bill on time in the last 3 months because I was too busy to notice the due date had passed. Or how about this one? I sometimes run out of socks, jeans, or other laundry items because I haven't had time to do the laundry. Oh, and here's another good one. I don't have time to write thank you notes. Or my to-do list rarely gets completely checked off for the day. How about this? I work late more than once per week. Or at least once per week, I skip meals because I'm too busy. Now, I don't know if you were keeping track of all of those checkpoints that I listed, but if you had 5 or more that you checked off as I was speaking, you're getting by on a challenging schedule, and you just need to make a few small changes to take complete control of your time. If you have 6 to 10 points, you are too busy. You're getting by, but stress is building up, and you're starting to lose control. And if you take action, it might take about a month for you to decrease your stress and take charge of your schedule. If you have 11 to 16 points checked off, you are too busy and frustrated. Life has been hectic for a while. And if you don't slow down soon and become more intentional about where and how you focus your time, you will soon burn out. It's essential that you begin to take steps now so you can get your life back. And if you have 17 to 25 points, well, things are out of control. You need to make big changes so that your schedule is aligned with what's most important to you. Remember, charge is about making choices. And I found that developing a good, healthy prayer life for myself, offering my day to the Lord first thing in the morning and spending at least 15 minutes to 30 minutes, and sometimes longer, in prayer, that was vital for me to be able to calm myself and set my course for the day. So, what to do? How long does it take you to stop to pick up fast food or order it and have it delivered? It's not that we don't know how to plan or prioritize. We just forget or ignore it. We need some cognitive reframing. We need to change the way we see things and trying to find alternate ways. So we should time things and choose a healthier option. It's kind of like budgeting. We budget our money when we do things, and things work out a lot better. If we just keep spending and have no idea where we stand financially, things get out of control. Well, the same works with our time. We can measure how much time it takes for each task and allot time for the things that mean the most. When we're putting most of our effort toward the things that are most important, we are so much happier and more satisfied with our work. It may require that we tell some people that we won't be able to help them. We might have to say no. So with time management, we need to change our behavior, not time. We can't change the time. Everyone has the same amount of time available. Firstly, identify time wasters. Email, Facebook, Twitter surfing the web for no purpose. Again, time it. Routines. Establish routines. If we do the same thing repeatedly, we become efficient at it, and that saves time. Set time limits for tasks. Get in the habit of doing that. When you're finished, you are finished. And set a timer if you have to. Don't waste time waiting. Always take or have something with you to read or to do. Use tools to organize your tasks. Use a day timer, computer, software, Dropbox, Google Calendar. Take charge of those tools rather than having them take charge of you. Handle things once. Read your emails once. And something I found that really helped me a lot, my mind was so scattered and unfocused when I was dealing with hormonal issues. Having superior quality, high dense nutrient supplements was key, in addition to gradually changing my diet so it included a lot more vegetables and fresh fruits and getting rid of all the junk foods in my life. I had to get rid of the junk foods, the fast foods. Things to avoid: poor choice management. We're faced with too many options and too much pressure. We tend to say yes too much. It's important to honor ourselves by recognizing our own needs. Say no when you have to. Inefficient learning. We rush through things, learning them partially, and must repeat the work. We need to slow down. Higher expectations. We need to avoid those. Rather than having more leisure time, we have less because we expect to do more and others expect us to do more. The freeway effect. Oh my, we waste time frittering and procrastinating because we're too tired, mentally, physically, or both. And this is where good sleep comes into the picture to help us with those hormonal issues which affect our brain, our anxiety levels, our focus, our ability to connect with our family members in a patient, loving manner. All of those things so affected by lack of sleep and feeling rushed. The smorgasbord effect. Our choices are like a smorgasbord at a restaurant. We have so many choices that we try to take a little of each, and thus we end up overloading our plates. Maintenance time costs. The more items we have, the more time we spend maintaining or taking care of those items and not using them. You know, there's a saying that Mother Teresa has, and I love it, hanging on my refrigerator. Live simply so that others may simply live. And I found over the years that clearing clutter, unnecessary items out of my life, helped me to be much more patient and focused because I didn't have so much responsibility to take care of items that I didn't need. The change effect. We live in constant change. The psychological stress of change can be dealt with, but the main effect of change is a time expenditure for a learning curve. So these are all things that we need to avoid. What do we want extra time for? Okay, let's talk about the important things that we need to want extra time for, that we need to strive for. Eating properly. Food quality is essential to good health. We need to focus on trying to obtain organic, good quality whole foods. The cost of organic foods is coming down gradually, and it's getting more affordable. If you can't buy organic produce, at least do the best you can with that, and remember to eat a lot of it, cooked and uncooked. So we want 1 to 2 servings of protein each day. That would be eggs or high-quality meats. Beans and legumes have a lot of protein. 5 servings of fruits or vegetables. Everybody knows what those would be. 1 legume per day is really highly recommended. And legumes are beans, like lentils or any other kind of beans. We're trying to achieve the intake of essential fatty acids in our diet, and those come from chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp seeds, walnuts, fish. These are all highly anti-inflammatory, and we're striving for a ratio of omega-6s to omega-3s. And This is something that as a functional nutrition and lifestyle practitioner, I am happy to help people with. So be sure to go to my website at www.healthyparentshappyfamilies.com and book a 20-minute free consultation with me. Just go to the section for schedule an appointment and book a free consultation, and we can talk about how I can be of help to you in tweaking your diet. We also want to strive for one fermented food in our diet each day. A lack of fermented foods is associated with diabetes, heart disease, mental illness, and a host of other illnesses. Now, some fermented foods that I could give you for an example would be yogurt or kefir, which have 32 strains of probiotics. Be sure to buy unsweetened yogurt or kefir. Or you can look for my fermented foods webinar on my website, on the free workshops area, which will teach you how to make your own fermented foods, including kefir. You want to eat fermented vegetables, use apple cider vinegar freely, the high-quality kind with the mother in it. Kombucha tea, which is very healthy for our gut, for proper flora, proper bacteria in our gut. Here again, some people don't tolerate the kombucha very well, and I can work with you as and give you guidance in functional nutrition in order to help you figure out all of these ins and outs of the fermented foods. We also want to strive to get enough exercise and spend relaxation time with our friends and family. These are what seem to be very huge obstacles for us in our terribly busy lives. But over the last 30 plus years, I have learned how to do a lot of this, and I love to share this information with people. Now, to eat healthier, some suggestions would be to make meals ahead and on the weekend and freeze them. Learn to use crock pots. I love to use crock pots. You want to avoid using food for comfort, such as when you're upset or angry or stressed or even when you're too hungry. Have a healthy potluck with friends or family and get your kids involved with cooking. Start with one night per week where the whole family works together making dinner and contributes ideas and works together. Make it fun and then enjoy the meal together. And you can even extend it and make it a games night. You want to make sure you get a good cross-section of nutrients. You want to think progress, not perfection. Not perfection. There is no such thing as perfection, but progress in the right direction. Gradually, more and more nutritious foods. And take time to eat so you can experience your food. You can find foods and snacks that you like at the health food store, and you can also find them in such stores as Jewel. Some places in the country have the Jewel food stores. They have a large variety of healthy foods and snacks available. Myers is another store I can think of. Sam's Club, I buy a lot of healthy produce there. Costco's. So there's stores around, even Aldi. I love shopping at Aldi. There's stores all around us that carry very high quality foods and snacks. So there's really little excuse, if any, for us to say, oh, we can't eat healthy. Some ideas for good healthy snacks would be a veggie tray with hummus or even ranch dressing. Just try to find a high quality ranch dressing. I know I have a daughter who she puts a veggie tray on the table for her kids, and they love their vegetables as long as they have something to dip their veggies in. Another suggestion would be a handful of nuts with a piece of fruit. There you're getting your protein and your fiber, and you're getting the fat from the nuts. Make sure they're high-quality nuts. You could get healthy crackers. Buy some healthy crackers that are gluten-free. Kefir or yogurts, like I said before, that aren't sugary, don't have sugar in them. And if you make your own smoothies, you can put in your own homemade kefir with ground flax or chia seeds, a little bit of cinnamon, which helps to stabilize blood sugar. And the protein in this shake or smoothie, you throw some berries, frozen berries in there, whatever flavor berries you like. The protein from the kefir or the yogurt you could put in there, this slows down the amount of sugar going into your bloodstream. Lots of different ideas for you. Don't be an all or nothing person. These are some more healthy food tips that I just mentioned. You don't want to be an all or nothing person when it comes to exercise. Think logically. Plan what you do, like eating, simple steps. Even 10 minutes a day for exercise is a good start. Join a team or sign up for an activity. It's more motivating if you like what you do. This is just one picture of something that gives a lot of nice exercise for people. You can see this couple walking down a stairs in the heavily wooded area. That's one example of something you could do to get exercise. Spend time outside for more benefits. Cold winter weather stimulates non-shivering thermogenesis, which means you burn more calories to stay warm. And you get a little vitamin D that way as well. Plan family events where you can all be active. On my Reducing Stress video, you'll find some ideas for family activities. Gardening, going miniature golfing, swimming, and then walk instead of driving when you make short trips. Spend more time outside for even more benefits. Turn off the cell phone. Don't answer emails or texts. You can let people know you will not be available during those times. Go for a walk so you can't be reached. Leave your phone in the car. There are negative ions in nature which will help refresh you. And there are a lot of benefits to meditation, as I said before, every morning. That was first on my list. Spend some time in meditation, talking with the Lord, setting my day with Him as my guide. And then I would be out in nature too during the day with my kids, spending a little time in meditation in nature. Take time for yourself every week. Plan a special time as a present to yourself to recharge your battery. And schedule time for interruptions, because we know realistically that we're going to be dealing with interruptions. Just have a mindset that, yes, I'm going to be having interruptions, but help me live in the present moment. Live in the present moment. Take those interruptions as something the Lord places in your path to help you focus on others around you. This helps to reduce your stress. Believe that you are worth the time it takes to be less busy. I offer a series of workshops in which I focus on many different topics, and you can find all of these at my website, www.healthyparentshappyfamilies.com, or at my team website at healthfamilylife.com. You can find them there as well. And some of the titles you can look for are, the first one would be this one here, I'm Too Busy, which gives help and encouragement to slow down in life. Ways to live clean, a clean life, what it means to live a clean lifestyle. Reduce stress for a peaceful home. Healthy cleaning products, how to eliminate cleaning products from your life which cause toxins in your body, and how to make your own cleaning products. I have a video on, workshop video on healthy cosmetics and beauty products. And I have some short little videos on fats in the diet, healthy fats, healthy sugars in your diet, and eggs. And I am always developing new videos, new workshop videos, which will be offered free at my website. Once again, www.healthyparentshappyfamilies.com, and go to my free workshops page. And if you'd like a 20-minute free consultation with me, just go to my schedule an appointment page and schedule a 20-minute free consultation. Another way to reach me is by calling 833-407-HOPE. That's 833-407-4673. It's been wonderful sharing with you. God bless you.